Hey guys, we just came back from EGX. We played a lot of games, played a lot of new games, played a lot of old games. We're going to talk about
the biggest and the best.
Some of them are out, some of them are coming out.
Where do we begin?
We begin at the very beginning. As we entered EGX, we rushed over to what booth, Joe?
Kingdom Hearts 3.
Kingdom Hearts. Trace. Yes, so what did you think of Kingdom Hearts 3?
I thought that it was a good game and I had fun.
Well, I got some thoughts on it. So we got to play 2 levels. We got to play Andy's room and a little bit of the Owl's Toy Barn, or whatever toy barn it is. And we got to play the Titan level, the one from Hercules, yeah, which have both shown off in demos. We get to play it. I feel like we were very high level, too overpowered from the get-go. I had no problem killing anything. That was probably to cater to everyone playing there.
Yeah, to be honest, I thought that's just how the game was played.
Oh, yeah.
As in, like, for me as an outsider going into it, I was like, okay, I get this. But you saying it should have been a bit more challenging.
Yeah, I definitely think so. But it depends on, like, you know, if you're higher level.
Yeah.
In the other Kingdom Hearts games, it might be a bit harder, but there was no tutorial, so you just played. So I guess it makes sense for them to be you to be higher level. It wasn't that long of a demo either.
No.
I feel like if we would have got to explore the toy barn a bit more and just cut the Titan level completely, because that was pretty much a linear path, and there's more to the Owl's Toy Barn level if you look online.
I felt visually on the PS4 it looked a bit strange. I don't know what. Maybe it's just because it was the E3 demo. I assume anyway.
Yeah, I don't know.
Just graphically looked a little strange to me, but compared to the videos we've seen.
I played the Xbox X version.
Xbox One X.
Xbox One X version. That looked fine. It was a bit weird for the controller buttons to be different.
You actually used to PlayStation.
Yeah, it looked fine. It felt a bit floaty. It didn't feel as like Kingdom Hearts 2. It kind of felt a bit more like Dream Drop Distance, but not as fast. You haven't played that one, but on that one you can like bounce off walls and fly places.
Right. You can run up walls in this one.
Yeah, but it feels slower than Dream Drop Distance because they would put you in a big area and you could like fly around and grind on rails and stuff like that.
I should say the wall mechanic was definitely like a nothing mechanic, right?
Well, they're running on walls.
Yeah, because it said you can run on walls, and I was like sick, and immediately went to run on the wall, and I was like, no, not that one.
Yeah.
Only this one, which goes to progress.
Yeah.
And I was like,
we'll have to see when the. Yeah, so I feel like it wasn't that great of a demo. I feel like it didn't have any customization at all. You were just button mashing until you got a special, and then you used the special because you got like you're so high level. You got loads and loads of like not summons, but they've called the new summons that
like special abilities, like the teacups.
Yeah, the ones that let you summon a ride from Disneyland. There's loads of those in this demo, and you just got them for doing nothing really. Well,
I wasn't even sure what I was doing to get them at times.
It's similar to Birth by Sleep in that you have to do certain magic attacks to unlock certain special moves. So I think that determines on which one you were summoned.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It was just a bit crazy.
Maybe they're keeping their cards quite close to their chest at the minute.
Yeah.
They don't want to reveal too much, which is, you know, a blessing and a curse. But at least we got to play it.
Yeah.
Got the bragging rights for it.
It was good. I mean, that was the good part of it.
Yeah.
To play it. Just a bit disappointed, but yeah.
I'll
get the game.
Saying about the Disney ride summon things, they are easily the best looking thing about the game.
Yes.
When you summon, especially like the water ship, the pirate ship, the water on that and just everything about it looks like...
The lighting looks really
Yeah, it's like, whoa.
Yeah. Oh. We also played some Mario Party. Super Mario Party, in fact. What do you think of that?
I played it twice, in fact.
Did you? I played it once.
I played it on the stage, the Nintendo stage.
Oh.
I lost badly, but it's okay. I thought it was fun, so I got to play each... They had 5 mini games, and I got to play them twice. And so there was... What I like about it, I don't know if the older Mario Parties had this. By older, I mean the ones on Wii and Wii U, 'cause I haven't really played those ones. We played the GameCube ones predominantly.
Yeah.
Before you get into the mini game, you can practice. But you used to get into the mini game, and you can either load into the game or load into the practice. Whereas this one, it was all built into one. You're on the menu that tells you how to play, and you can also play it at the same time.
Yeah. The only thing I didn't like about it, which is probably the thing that makes it Mario Party for the Switch, is the motion controls are a bit too unresponsive at times. But that's what kind of makes Mario Party.
Sometimes it's like there was one with flipping the meat in the saucepan, and it's like, it's great, it works great. But then there's also one where you're pedaling a bike.
Yeah, I didn't get that one at all.
It just doesn't work. And as well, there's one where... So I realised with the bike one, so the first time I played it, so the idea is that you move your hands, I'm sure.
Like a pedal motion, yeah.
So the first time I was being one of those chumps, pedaling it like a normal person. The second time I held out one of my hands and then only pedalled with the other. And then I won. And I don't know if that's on the footage at all, we might, because I know we recorded
Maybe,
it.
yeah.
But, I got quite a decent way ahead.
Yeah. The bad thing is all of it's going to be motion controls, isn't it? So there might be ways to do things that are just easy. Like you play a certain mini game, and you've played this before, and you know if you just tap.
You know the technique. Yeah. So it goes back to the old Wii Sports bowling.
Yeah.
You realise you can just sit down and flick the remote kind of upwards, and it rolls perfectly.
The one that works with the motion controls, I think, is WarioWare, because you have to do it in 5 seconds.
Yeah.
So you have to know how to do it.
That's why they're not that complicated either.
Yes.
It'll be just
stick a fork in this.
Yeah.
Answer the phone.
Yeah, strange things like that.
Yeah.
I thought it was fun, but it's Mario. At the end of the day, I'm not going to get it because it's Mario Party. I mean, it's not my kind of game to play. Just to touch on it briefly, I know that. So we played the rush mode. I don't know what it's called, but it's just straight mini games. Yeah. There's no board game in between. That is the online game mode. You can't play the normal Mario Party online. You can only play that sort of boss rush mode.
Oh, that's strange.
But then I was also thinking, Mario Party Online, would that be fun?
No.
I don't know. So you kind of want that couch co-op, which we did give us a couch.
Yeah, they gave us a couch.
The big TV, so it was like a fake living room setup.
It's strange they've chose Mario Party and not Super Mario Bros. U.
What do you mean it's like the kind of flagship online game?
Well, just an online. I don't think Super Mario Bros. U is online, but that's more of a deserving game to be online.
Yeah, definitely. But Mario Party fans, check it out. There's a lot to like here. It's a lot better than the Wii U one.
Huh? Oh no. Smash. We talked about Smash once, twice, 3 times. Yep. Let's now just briefly. What's your top 3 favourite moves?
Top 3 favourite moves in Smash Ultimate?
Yes, that's all we're going to do for Smash, because we've covered a lot of it. Check out Video Versus. Here's a link. Now, what's your top 3 favourite moves?
You go first.
Oh, I've already wrote them down, mate.
Okay.
At the bottom of the list,
yep.
It's Mega Man's down B. It's the leaf attack, it's back, it's better than ever, it lasts a bit longer, it hits a bit harder. I like it.
Oh, that's good.
Snake's down B. We've got another down B in the mix. This one, it's the C4.
Yeah.
The C4 is very small. If you're playing on the Switch screen with 2 other people, let's say, they're not going to see that shit, so you can tactically put that
You got a lot
down.
of kills with that.
Yes, I also killed myself with it.
Hey,
play the clip. And then, favourite move, new Smash, any Smash attack with Ganon, bring back the sword, slice up, slice down, slice all around.
It's a great move.
It's a good fucking Smash attack.
They should just put that on all his entire moveset.
Yeah.
It's like the most frustrating thing that they're like, he's now the coolest character to play, but we can't make him too cool, because there'll be no point playing the other characters.
Yeah. The best part about playing Smash early with Ganon is everyone's forgotten he has a sword.
Yeah.
So when you do a Smash attack, they get slightly closer than they should, and then you just fucking kill them.
Especially up smash.
Yeah.
Which is more like Ike's up smash if you haven't seen it.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with number 3 is Pac-Man's grab. Pac-Man's grab in Smash 4, it was like the kind of teleporty thing. It was the worst move in the game, hands down, because the way the move worked, it had like a hitbox that went like 1, 2, 3, 4 forward.
Yeah.
It's gonna be hard to explain it over video, but Pac-Man fans, you know what I'm on about. This game, it's a very quick, just like more like a Link's grappling hook or something like that. And that one change has just made Pac-Man good, in my opinion. Number 2, let me think. I like Donkey Kong's cargo throw. So when you grab someone and you walk along with them, he no longer holds him above his head, he holds him in one hand like he does in the box art for the original Mario Brothers.
Yes.
So it kind of like carries you like a...
over the shoulder.
Yeah, like the
cool.
peasant you are. And number 3 is going to be Inkling's Fair, because it's good all-purpose move, it kills, it's quick, you can combo with it, it's just a fun move. Imagine Diddy Kong's Fair for you Smash fans. So that's my 3 favourite moves. Check out Video Versus.
Yes.
I've got lots of Smash content coming out.
We played the new Fist of the North Star game.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, what do you think about that one?
Fist of the North Star. Well, let me tell you a bit of backstory about waiting for this fucking game.
Yeah.
Because we were in a queue that we thought was for... we just saw the words Persona and the words 18+, and we thought it would be some sort of weeaboo, cringy thing. So me, Ben and Marcus were queuing up for, honest to God, about 20 minutes, and then we were just like, this isn't Persona, it can't be. And we asked someone in the queue, and they're like, oh, it's Fist of the North Star. And we're like, oh. So me and Ben left the queue, because we were like, we can't be bothered to wait for this fucking Fist of the North Star game. But then the next day, you and me passed it, and there was no queue, so we went to play it. And not only did we get to play it, but I got to play it for about, 40 minutes in time.
Yeah.
I was there for fucking ages.
So, yeah, I went after Joe, because it was however long you completed the demo, it wasn't a timer. So Joe went in, and then I joined him after. Joe had completed the demo about me 10 minutes in, and no one called him out, so he just played the next game mode, which was something you weren't allowed to play.
It was just like...
the boss rush mode.
Yeah, it was fun.
But everyone gets stuck on the story mode, and the story mode's dog shit.
It sucks.
It's literally the start of a game. Like, you get introduced to the characters, you walk around the environment, you talk to someone, and then you do one combat encounter.
With, one enemy.
Yeah. And then you go to another area, and then you go to another area, and then it's over. And it's like, it ends with all these enemies coming out at you, and they're like, oh, let's fight. And it ends. So there's Fist of the North Star game, that the combat's the main point of it, and you get to fight a couple of guys.
Yeah, and the story, these Japanese, especially Sega, who do these tie-in license games, whenever they do a story, because they gotta have a story because it's an anime game, right? And you got to have the anime story to follow on with the series or whatever the fuck. It's always dog shit. It's always just like that bottom of the barrel. Half the conversations don't even have voice acting or movements. Yeah. It's just 2 static characters with text. That's like, hey, you need to get the metal pipe before you can progress to the crazy town. Well, fuck off.
Now, I'm not saying the combat's bad. The 2 minutes of combat I played was really fun.
Yeah.
But the other 15 minutes of nothing was not fun.
Yeah.
What did you think of you got to play the boss rush?
Yeah, let me tell you about the boss rush. So, campaign mode, dog shit, don't even bother with it. And if you defend the game, you're wrong. I'm sorry, it's okay. Don't be upset. Boss rush mode? That's what kept me there.
Yeah.
So it's just like that dumb combat, which is what we came there for.
Yeah.
So people are exploding, you're hitting people in the neck and stuff's flying everywhere.
Yeah,
they're kind of bulging and...
Yeah, the bulging mechanic where it just explodes with blood as well.
Yeah.
Their heads just get really bulbous.
Yeah. That's what everyone knows from the anime, right? Because
Yeah.
that's the famous scene where he's like, Omae wa Shunandu, whatever the fuck he says. That's what everyone knows, and that's what everyone wants to do in your Fist of the North Star game, and it's in there, it's great. And at one point, I was able to kill someone with, words that had, fallen down, but, I did a combo and it said, fuck you in big letters. That's all I'm convinced at that point.
Yeah.
But then I think the letters fell down and I could hit people with it. I'm not sure, but it seemed like that's what was happening, and I'm going to take that with me to the grave.
There he is. On the right. What did he say? Is
making a game in virtual reality.
Ooh.
That's the guy.
There he is. We found him.
So now we get to my favourite game of the show. What do you think my favourite game was?
Was it an indie game?
No. We're doing. This is a AAA game video.
Oh, okay, so only AAA.
We'll do an indie game video another day.
Hitman?
No.
What was it?
Soul Calibur.
Ooh.
Soul Calibur 6 is very fun.
It's very
Even though
fun.
I lost every single match, I think.
I played a fair bit of Soul Calibur in my time.
I really, really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It was just fairly simple, but really there's a lot to do.
Yeah.
A lot of different ways to do things.
Yeah.
And then if you do something... Well, one of the things that I think is new I think you ducked underneath my sword that I just hit at you, and it went slow motion. I was like,
Yeah.
whoa.
Yeah, yeah.
That's cool.
There's a lot of these little slow-mo things that happen that when that game works, and don't worry, it works all the time. Like, you can button mash and it's fun. You can put a bit more thought into it. It's still fun.
And it looks good even though you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah.
And it's just not like Marvel vs. Capcom where you put the easy mode and you just press buttons and then it looks cool. It's like you're playing it with the proper moveset. It looks cool.
I think it's what Soul Calibur's always been very intuitive anyway. Just because you're playing a character, you can the movement works immediately.
Yeah.
The way you hit people works, and it's like, I get this. Visually, a lot of characters to play, loads of stages, looks great visually, loads of cool effects on the swords and stuff, and you know what's good about Soul Calibur? The guys who are making that game, they know what people want. They want loads of characters with big, ridiculous weapons fighting each other, guest characters, and the game looks good.
And clothes coming off as well.
There's no dumb story mode. There probably will be when the game comes out, but
the demo's not the dumb story mode.
You can just not play that.
Yeah. Like the Kingdom Hearts one, you had 20 minutes to play it, but you could watch the cutscene at the start. Yeah. No, don't do that. Just watch that online. You can watch that online. Yeah. Now just play the game.
Yeah, because you're going to waste 5 minutes of your already limited time. But with Soul Calibur, what was cool as well, like, because it's not like the biggest game there was quite a lot of setups and quite a decent flow of people playing it, so you would get to play it quite quickly. But also around you, there was just people just enjoying the game, like people talking about it. Like, there's a lot of competitive guys, which I imagine would be the equivalent for Smash for me, and I could see them just playing with the game, talking to the devs there, and just being like, "Oh, you can do this, you can do that."
Yeah.
Also gave us free poster.
It's good. Something I didn't put on the list, but I've just remembered it now. Black Ops 4.
Ooh, yeah.
We played a lot of that. We played like 5 games. We played it on PC at the Monster Drink and Energy Drink stage. There was a PlayStation booth, but there was always a massive queue. But the Monster stage had a very small queue because I don't think people really realised.
It didn't say it had COD there. It was a very small sign.
Yeah, there was 2 small, like, just A4 bits of paper that said Call of Duty Black Ops. And so we just waited there. You got a couple free monsters.
Yeah.
And then we just played it, came back down again. And we're like, we could play another game and wait back in a queue, or we could just play this again. So we just went and played it again.
I haven't played much of the new Call of Duties. Modern Warfare 1 and 2 are my babies. I don't really like the Black Ops games. I didn't like Black Ops 1. I played a little bit of 2, but I didn't care for it that much because I was already getting bored of Call of Duty at that point. Everything past that is kind of, I don't know what's going on. Apart from World War II, World War II and
Modern Warfare Remastered.
Modern Warfare Remastered and the game that came with Infinity Warfare, which I played 2 matches of and never touched again because it was dog shit. So this new game is like, it's going back. It does go back to the roots a little bit. You can still slide, and there's still some wacky perks, but it's not too. There's no one flying. There's no robots because there was robots in Infinity War. Like, and what the fuck that game's called?
Spider-Man.
The one they had to put a good game with to sell it.
Yeah.
Like,
no, there are little robot things, but they're not like futuristic. Like I had a little shock drone thing.
Well, in the Infinity War, you can play as a robot. But anyway.
Yeah, no, that was like a mech suit thing, right?
I think that was both.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I liked it. I don't think I'm going to get it.
Yeah.
My favourite part about it was they fixed grenades. They just fixed them. They overwatched it and just made it a timer. So you can't bring grenades when you respawn. It's just on a timer. It's a lot like Overwatch as well. They've added a lot more like the specials, ultimates. The play of the game looks a lot better now. I don't know if in World War II it was really bad. The slow motion wasn't the correct points.
Yeah.
So at the end of the slow mo for the play of the game, it would just, for the last kill, just lock onto them and shoot them. Yeah. That was like the end of the slow mo, but it didn't really capture the best moments.
Yeah, like when you actually shoot at someone.
Yeah. It's like Call of Duty, and I played that. I played that last year with World War II. That's the one I like. I'm nostalgic for Call of Duty. I'll play World War II, but I've done that now, so I don't really want to play it again.
It's almost like, what do they do? Because if they change it too much, like they did with Infinite Warfare and all that shit, it's like this is shit, I don't like it because it's not like the old CODs. It's too it's like a mixture of Halo, Titanfall, Call of Duty. It's too much like in a pot.
And now it's also...
Now it's too similar. Yeah, so now it's like... I almost feel like a spoiled child. Like, this one's not enough like the old ones. Now it's like, this one's too much like the old ones. And it's like, what? I don't know what I want from this franchise at this point.
Yeah.
Because I feel like they've done everything. But it was fun. It was like the old CODs. There were still people quickscoping. I like the grenade change a lot because every time I spawned, I was like, I'm going to throw my grenade in the air and maybe I'll get a kill.
Yeah.
Because that's what you did in the old ones. But now it's like, oh no, I can't just lob this, walk into a blue bag and get another one. Like, you know, you got to think about it a bit more. One thing I did like was, did you notice the health system, which was like...
Oh, you didn't regen health now. You don't regen health.
Yeah, so you have to use a little, like, kind of...
Yeah.
Admittedly, you always have that, but you now have to, like, pause for a second so your character will stabs himself with, like, a syringe thing.
And then you can regain health back, yeah.
Yeah.
I really like that.
I like the class system. So in the class system, I think it works like Black Ops did, where Black Ops 2 or 3, where you've got, you can, like, take things out to put other things in. You've got, like, 10 points to choose whatever you want with. So you can I had an assault rifle with, like, 3 or 4 attachments. No pistol, like I missed out on a perk or some stupid shit like that. Just so I can have a really broken way. But likewise, you can have, like, a pistol with 3 attachments or like 4 perks or something like that. Like it was very. I liked that a lot. That it had a lot more customization to it, which I think some of the Black Ops games. There's definitely a COD that's done that before. I don't know if it's that much more customizable than that, but I haven't played that Call of Duty. It was new to me in this one, and I liked it a lot.
Yeah, the best part of that demo was that we had everything unlocked.
Yes.
Everything that was available to us in the demo. And I am kind of done with the progression system in Call of Duty games because they take so long to finish.
Yeah.
I don't have that time.
Yeah.
But I had fun just messing around with what we had. So if they maybe add like a bit, like, not less of a progression system because people love that, but just like let you customize from the start a bit more, that might be better.
Oh, it's ridiculous where you have to get to like level 4 or 5 sometimes to
get a custom class.
And it's like you have to spend like that's like 10 games almost.
Yeah.
Where you don't have you have the dog shit like custom preset class.
I've got you in my sights.
We played a bit of the new DLC for Destiny 2, Forsaken. Let me tell you a little story, right? We saw that there was free t-shirts. That's why we lined up for Destiny. Also, you could sit down and play it. And there was no time limit. All you had to do was complete the mission. So we took that opportunity. We had to relax. And we just played some games. Pretty much the same point of Call of Duty. We had everything. We started at level 50. No, we didn't need to do a grind. All we did was do a strike. And it was I think it was one of the DLC strikes. It's the one with the trains. It's like Frogger.
Yeah.
And it was really fun. It was really just like the gameplay was good. We had a fun time. We were talking to each other. I really enjoyed it. I'm not going to get Destiny 2. I'm not going to get the DLC because I'm not going to have that same experience. I'm not going to be level 50. I'm not going to have everyone,
same sort of thing as
you and Tim, to play
Call of Duty.
Yeah. And that's what I would want to play. I can see how people do like, oh, one more mission. If they're at that level, I would have played a lot longer. If they said, if it was like the monster booth and they said, do you want to play again? I would have said, yeah, let's do it again. So they know how to make games. Bungie knows how to. It's just that it's bogged down with all this shit that I don't want. What do you think?
I thought the game was fun. Like you say, I had a lot of fun, but not like... I didn't think the game was good. I think it was just fun because it was co-op with you and Tim. So it was like, we could have played... I mean, to give you a bit of insight, we played The Amazing Frog, one of the worst games I've ever played in my life. But we played it for several hours because it was a co-op game and it was fun.
Yeah.
That's not quite what I'm not saying Destiny 2 is like this fucking frog game, but it's like just the same enjoyment I got. It was like fun because it was us three doing wacky things.
It reminded me of Left 4 Dead 1 and 2.
Alright.
With the way you mowed through enemies. Because we were so high level, none of it affected us at all.
Yeah.
So and then we had like, instead of like tanks and stuff like that, we had the train that we had to mess around with. We had to like avoid that. So it was like these enemies that would like overwhelm you, and you just kill them. And there was like the little mini bosses, and then you would at the end it was a boss that was quite difficult.
You know that's the final boss
for the DLC.
Yeah.
Cool, dude. I beat it. I had a bunch of fun, but unlike Left 4 Dead, where you can just play, put in the game, play. Destiny, you have to put in the game, go through the tutorial, get to level 50, play the Crucible, which is the multiplayer, to get all the good stuff, and then you can have fun, which takes 50 hours.
Yeah.
I'm not having that. Otacon. It's a game we did not play there. We did not play at the EGX, but I have it in my PlayStation right now. It's Spider-Man!
We've been had a very Spider-Man couple of weeks.
Yeah, while we're at EGX, we watched Spider-Man 1.
Who is Spider-Man? He's a criminal, that's who he is.
It's a very good game. The combat is really challenging and fun. It's
not brain dead.
Yeah, unlike the Arkham games. Well, it is similar to the Arkham games, but with Arkham, it's kind of like a rhythm game where you just go tap, 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 triangle, or like what's it called?
Whatever button prompt
deflect,
is on screen,
for counter, and you do that when the lightning, and then it builds up a combo, and that's the fun part. It's just kind of like a rhythm game.
Yeah.
Whereas Spider-Man, there's a lot more going on at you. They throw a lot more enemies at you, and you have a lot more to a lot more to work with, like the webs.
Yeah.
You're really weak just punching, but if you chain together, changing your like electric web, little spider drone, and you keep on like throwing out these moves and building your focus bar, which is the thing you can use for combos, or you can give yourself health back. Then also giving yourself health back takes just takes a second to press the button. And it's just like you're just trying to organize everything, which is a lot better gameplay than the Arkham games, I would say. It's like the next level up.
Yeah.
Like there's the rhythm, which you do the rhythm as well, and then there's like trying to manage all these enemies. The swinging, the web swinging, I think is a bit too easy. Unlike Spider-Man 2 on PlayStation, it just kind of does it for you. If you hold down R2 and you hold forward, you can probably just carry on going and nothing will stop you. Whereas in Spider-Man 2, you actually had to, once your web hit a building, you would be swinging that direction. You would be following the momentum round. Whereas this game, you could just hold forward and you just like swing, 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 swing. But it's fun. It looks really good and it's fun to do. It's just not very challenging at all. Unlike the combat, which is the complete opposite. It's very challenging, and when you do it right, it looks good.
Yeah.
What do you think of the game?
I've only played it briefly, and you just sort of gave me the controller and was like, do whatever, and I spent most of it swinging around.
Yeah.
I had a lot of fun just travelling New York, and it all feels very grounded and fun. The combat I was expected to go into combat and be like, mash square, mash Y, have a good time, but no, you've got to think about what's going to happen. And
Yeah.
Good, I like it.
I've got to the point in the game, something big's happened. If you played the game, the big thing that happened. And now there's areas on the map where there's enemies that you have to fight in waves. And they're on top of buildings.
Right.
And it is just an onslaught. I keep on dying over and over again.
Really?
And they're just really difficult. I beat a couple of them, but it takes a while. I think it's probably the best Spider-Man game, even though I've said it. The swinging isn't, well, it's too easy, but it's fun. Yeah.
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 You don't trust anybody, that's your problem.
I trust my barber.
Metro. Yeah.
So what did I miss when I was spending hours playing Smash?
You were playing Smash all the time, so I had a lot of time to play other games, like Metro Exodus.
Ooh.
It's the third game in the series, and we got to play it for 20 minutes. I don't think the demo I played has been shown off yet, but it was very good. It felt a lot like the other Metros, but you have this open world, and it's not as dark, it's a lot more bright.
Oh, I thought they were quite linear games.
Yeah, and this one's open world. The first one is open world. It's like similar to Stalker. You played that?
I know of them.
Yeah, it's like a mix between Metro and Stalker. Yeah, I didn't get to play much of the survival aspects. I don't know how much of it is survival, because I didn't get to play much. Literally, I was dropped in to an area, I walked through this linear bit that was short, and then I was in the stealth section or a gun section if I made a noise, which I did once, but I reloaded, so it's fine. And then after that, you zip line into like a field. I guess that's kind of like the survival area, but then my favourite moment happened. All these monsters, like the wolf-like monsters, I don't know, they were scuttering around, and I thought, my demo's going to end soon, so I'm going to kill these guys. So I start shooting them, and they start coming towards me.
Right.
I'm like, oh fuck. And then they run away. I'm like, why are they running away? And then this massive monster comes. This is not like cutscene. This isn't anything. This is just gameplay. This massive monster comes out, and I was like, okay, I'm running away. So I run, and I find this treehouse. I get to the top of this treehouse, and then he wanders around a bit, realizes he can't get me, and then walks away. And I was like, wow, that's
cool. Yeah, that's cool that wasn't like a scripted thing.
I mean, I'm sure the enemy was there for a reason. And then that was pretty much the end of my experience of it. But stealth seems similar to the last one. Nothing breakthrough, nothing like Metal Gear, but it's just like a normal sort of stealth system. Game looks good. I played it on Xbox One X. Probably look better on PC, but it looks good. It's open world as well, so very good. Check it out. Surprise! Hey, I played the new Assassin's Creed. It's called Odyssey. Is that right?
Yes, Origins is the other one.
Yeah. This is the one with the...
Mario.
No, when's it set? Fuck.
Ancient Greece.
Rome. Yeah, Greece.
Rome. It's not Rome.
I played it, unlike Joe, and I thought it was very everything. You started off, and it's now an RPG. So you talk to people and you get quests. But also it's got killable characters in the world, like even if you're friendly with them.
Alright.
So it's an RPG, you can kill the characters you're with. This is like where I start off. You get launched into the game in the demo. And so I start killing people. First of all, I'm pressing the wrong button. I'm rolling around everyone because they've changed where attack is to now the triggers and not the face buttons. So now I've started killing people. They're friendly, but they're going after me now. And then I start a mission, and then I skip the cutscene because I think, what the fuck, I don't care. And now you're in a massive war, and there's loads of enemies everywhere, and you're just killing people. And then I press down on the D-pad, and now I'm an eagle. I didn't know that would happen. And I'm now up in the sky, and I can scout things. So I cancel that and start killing people, and I keep dying and dying and dying. And then, when I complete that, now I'm on a boat. Now I have to do naval combat to the left and right of me. I have to shoot my cannons, and also I have to control the boat. Okay, that's enough. Why can't it be about assassinations? Why does it...
Well, people like every other game, so why don't we just make it like every other game?
Why does it have to be every game?
The jack of all trades.
Why does when you jump on the horse and you set a marker on your map, why can you press one button and it will ride there for you? It doesn't skip the ride. It rides there for you.
Oh, so you just watch it?
You watch it.
That's cool. That's epic.
Why does it have all this shit? Why can't they make a game? You know that they were making a new driver game.
Yeah.
And they decided, now, you guys are making a new driver game. You're going to actually work on the driving from Watch Dogs. And now Watch Dogs is a driving game, is a hacking game, it's a stealth game, and it's... Why not make a stealth game? Splinter Cell was good. Metal Gear was good. Stealth action. That's a fun combo. Stealth action RPG, free running, open world, naval combat, multi-layered...
It's like a shotgun blast of like... They've got a crowd and they're like, we need to hit as many people as we can. Oh, let's use this assault rifle thing. I don't know why I'm comparing this to murdering people. They're just like, we've got one chance to impress all these different kinds of people. Let's just have this game that's like a bit of everything.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw out everything.
And do you know what's weird?
What's that?
They could make this game better by adding more stuff. And what I mean by that is, why limit the story to be accurate to history? And not saying that Assassin's Creed is accurate to history, but it has all these real places, it has all these real people in it. Get rid of that shit. Make it all fantasy.
Yeah.
That would be really fun. Like, big Medusa killing thing, maybe a big sea monster. I don't know if that's in the game, but the other Assassin's Creed games, I haven't played them since... I played a bit of Syndicate because I did a little video on it. Check it out. It's back in the video archive. It was just about assassinating real bad guys, right? I think they were real. But now it's got so much stuff happening. Why not have like a crazy God of War game that has open world free running stuff?
I fucking hate Ubisoft. I just hate every game they make. It's like the anti-Joe games.
Yeah.
Fist and North Star, Joe game. Just load of stupid bullshit. I like it. That's what they need. Have some people blowing up, some fuck yous.
Come on, there's stupid bullshit and there's stupid bullshit.
There's the intentional, like,
This
hey,
is wacky.
We're gonna make a stupid fucking game.
Yeah.
Here it is. Then there's like, we're gonna make a smart game, but you accidentally make a stupid game.
Yeah. I played the new No More Heroes game.
I actually don't know anything about it.
It's
So.
a top-down game that's co-op,
Ugh.
and it's on the Switch. The bad thing about the top-down game on a Switch is it's very small screen, and we played it on a Switch, so it was very difficult to see what was going on.
Was the original top down?
No, it's a third-person like slice 'em up because you had a Wii remote.
Why is this one top down?
I don't know. It's called Travis Strikes Again. No More Heroes.
Yeah.
It might be fun. I was a bit disappointed with it. I waited a long time. I waited like 40 minutes to play that game. It's only one setup in the entire of EGX. Yeah, I haven't played the original No More Heroes. It was kind of like, it was supposed to be like a video gamey game where
Right.
glitches would happen. I didn't hear the audio, but I don't know. It's like a hack and slash top down. I mean, I'll show some gameplay if there is gameplay to show. I don't really know how to describe it, and I thought it was very average. Might get better. Not my cup of tea. I played Dreams. It's a PlayStation game made by the people who made Sackboy himself. The game is called Little Big Planet. The bad part about it, it's been in development for a couple of years. It's like 2015, I think. And
Really?
They first showed it off in 2015. It is a game about making games, I think. What I played was loads of games that were made by people.
Right.
I didn't get to play the, like, you know how Little Big Planet and like Let's Go Trials as well. Trials Evolution. You know Trials you play.
You've got the game
Yeah.
itself, but you've also got the custom maps.
Yeah,
Is that
you've
what
got the main missions, and you just like play through these fun little wacky dacky things, and like in Trials you have all these perfectly made tracks, and then you go online and you download the user-made stuff. That's really great, but there's a lot of shit. This was all, it felt all like user-based stuff, and there was a lot of different variety. There was a game that was 2D that turned 3D, and you were like a weird block thing and you got legs, and it was cool. Lasted about 2 minutes. Then there was a spaceship game where you'd fly around and shoot things. It was cool, but it got a bit boring and after a while. But it's like everything is like, looks good, but then the mechanics are just like, it feels like a Game Jam game that was made in 24 hours or 48 hours.
Yeah.
But there's nothing like proper there. There was one game that no one knew how to beat. I talked to the people there, and it was said, I think it was called like Hug Me or something. And you are a triangle, and there's lots of other triangles, and all of them would move away from you if you got close. And they're on this circular platform. Once they hit the edge of the platform, they'd fall off. So you walk up towards them, and they all fall off. And so you walk around them, and they all fall off. And I just talked to the people there, and like, how do you beat this? And they're like, we don't know, but we know you can beat it. And I said, has anyone beat it here? And like, no, we haven't seen someone beat it.
So there was what was the objective? Sorry, I don't quite understand.
It was to touch. I think it was to touch one of them because it was about being hugged.
Right.
It was like a puzzle game, like the final puzzle in a puzzle game.
Yeah.
That was made in Unity, and it took an hour to make.
And probably has some stupid solution like you got to blow into the controller, isn't it?
Yeah, something crazy. Maybe that was the solution. But that was just, it was like, why even add this to the collection of games?
Yeah. You're really scraping the bottom of the barrel if that's what you've got.
If you let me make my own level, that would have been fun.
Yeah.
And showed me all the mechanics of that.
These crazy tools.
Yeah, it gave me 20 minutes, and then just like, go ham. Yeah.
You know what would be cool?
What?
I've got it. Here's how you make that good.
Yeah.
So, you've got 20 minutes to make a game.
Yeah.
Then you've got another setup where you've got more setups and less time there, but people can play the games that have been made.
Yeah. So yeah, you make a game for 20 minutes, then you have 5 minutes to play someone else's game, and then you leave.
That'd be cool, yeah.
Like 15, 5, go.
Yeah.
That would be fun. I played Hitman 2.
Mm-hmm.
Unlike Hitman 2 that came out in 2002, yeah. This is called Hitman 2. They've sold the rights to Hitman to, I think, IO Interactive, who made the game. I think they bought it off Square Enix, and now Warner Brothers is publishing the game.
Oh.
But it does play like the last Hitman game.
Right.
The unfortunate part of this demo is I had 20 minutes to beat a Hitman level that I've never played before, never seen anything of it, so I did not know what to do. It doesn't really work like that. So I didn't have enough time to play it. It looked like the last Hitman, and it played like the last Hitman.
Did you like the last Hitman?
I didn't play much of it. It was good. It was no Blood Money.
Right.
Blood Money is my favourite Hitman game.
Blood Money's the standard.
Yes. We only got to play. It was the car level. It's the Formula 1 level. That's the only way I can describe it.
Yeah.
That's the one I played at EGX. It's not episodic now.
That's good.
That is a step in the right direction. So I got caught at one point during my demo. Someone saw me, and then he huddled in a corner. And so I turned around, I was like, oh, whatever. And I tried to shoot people with the sniper rifle because I didn't know what to do. I had like 2 minutes left. And so I was like, I'm just going to shoot random people. It was fun, but it wasn't the target. And I turned around about 2 minutes later, and this guy was still huddling in a corner. I don't know if that was a glitch, or if they don't go ask for help.
Yeah,
so I don't.
Seems strange.
I don't know. I'll have to wait for the game to come out.
Because Hitman's all about, that's like that. It's less about Metal Gear's like infiltrating. Hitman's more like blending in and stuff like that, and very minute things can build up into a bigger problem.
Yeah, Hitman's more of a puzzle. Metal Gear's more of a
sandboxy kind of.
Yeah, sandboxy. Yeah, I will check out some gameplay. It didn't sell me, so I'm probably not going to get it. But the best part about the Hitman booth was Hitman himself.
Oh, Hitman was there.
He was there. I saw him. He was next to a big rubber duck. I don't know what the rubber duck has anything to do with Hitman. Do you know?
I think it's just a fun thing.
Yeah, it was a fun little thing. And he was there, got some photos with him, got a little video with him. And he was really funny. Because he was like completely deadpan and would just like answer your questions completely like Hitman. But then he would also sneak around the booth and try and sneak into the Hitman booth. There was a game that was there that I didn't play at the event. I played it at home because it's already out. 2 Point Hospital. That game's really good. Have you
Yeah.
played Theme Hospital?
Yes, a little bit.
It's a bit easy to start off with, but as you go on, it gets harder and harder. And these like wacky diseases where like people are clowns and you have to like take away their like makeup and stuff, or you like, I don't know. Let me give you a better example. There's one disease called Mockstar, and everyone comes in dressed as people will come in dressed as Freddie Mercury and think they're him, and they have to go to therapy to get rid of it. And that's just one disease. There's also one where they have a frying pan stuck to their head, and you have to like surgically take it off their head. If you've played Theme Hospital, it's similar, but it's a lot more streamlined. It's a lot easier to pick up. It'd be really good if they brought it to phones, actually.
Oh, I thought it was a phone game.
No, it's a full PC game. And I think if they add more stuff to it, it would be really good. I feel like this 2 Point Hospital in a year's time will be a really, really good game. Yeah. One point in the EGX experience, there was a Republic of Gamers bus.
Oh, right.
We called it the Battle Bus, of course, because we're gamers, of course.
Yeah, what else are you going to call it?
I don't know. Nothing. So we got onto this bus. Joe, you disappeared because you didn't like the idea of going in a bus. It's too much for him.
Yeah.
And so it's me, Ben, and Tim on this battle bus, and we go to the top, and we have no idea what we've queued up for. We're just like, let's go in this bus. So we get to the top of the bus, and it's a game, we all get on these PCs, and it's a game called Grip. And it's like Mario Kart mixed with F-Zero. And so you go like really fast, and you pick up these power-ups and use them. And unlike F-Zero, if you make, I haven't played much of F-Zero, but normally that's just like, if you fail, you'll be at the speed again quickly.
Yeah.
Whereas this game, if you make a mistake, you flipping up in the air, land onto the floor, turn your car into position, and then go again. And it's like, if you make a mistake, you're out of the game pretty much. You
Really?
Really try to get back, which I really like, because it's like these really fast, intense matches now. And you can like ride on walls, Mario Kart 8, whatever. I thought it was fun. I'm not going to buy it. It's on Switch soon though. It's already out. It's been out for a while now.
Oh.
But it's out on Switch in November. Maybe I'll pick it up on Switch. But I did have fun in the Republic of Gamers Battle Bus.
What did you win if you won?
Jelly beans.
Try it.
Ooh.
We didn't play Pokemon.
We didn't play Pokemon. Yeah, that was a regretful thing, really.
Yeah.
We should have tried
The
it.
queue for Pokemon was like 3 hours, like every day. And I'm not gonna lie. Let's get to the real juice of this, right? We've all seen the Pokemon Go video. We've all seen Pokemon. We've all played the games.
I've played the original Pokemon, which is based on.
This Pokemon game doesn't look good.
Yeah, I can see what you're talking about.
I saw a screenshot actually, which really I think opened my eyes to it, and it was a screenshot of I think Final Fantasy X. Just a picture of Final Fantasy X. You had like Tidus, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Like he looks looking good. There's these cool water effects, and it said like PS2 RPG from like 2001. You got this really good looking game. Then it's like 2018 RPG on the Switch, and it was just a picture of Pokemon fucking Go. Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. And I was like, yeah, this game is not what I want.
Yeah.
Like, it just, and visuals of whatever, but it just doesn't look like anything.
Yeah.
It looks soulless, I'll go as far to say. It kind of reminds me of like a Wii U game, you know, where like, the Wii U, every game in it was really clean looking, it was very squeaky clean,
Yeah.
very bland kind of colours and stuff. Very lifeless overall. That's the vibe I'm getting from this game. Like, Smash 4 had just a tiny bit, and then Ultimate gets a little bit more grit on the bones, right? And then that's kind of what I want from this game. But I was not interested in waiting 3 hours to play it. They also put it right next to Smash. So you'd go walk towards it and suddenly you queue up for Smash.
Yeah.
That's what kept happening to me. I'm like, oh fuck, I'm here again.
Get this man a shield. It's you.
we didn't play Jump Force at all. What do you think about Jump Force?
Who gives a shit? Like, they had a fucking big anime crossover game on PS3 as well, and
Yeah, they did. I played it.
And yeah, it was exactly what you think it is. It's a bad fighting game where you fly around with bad mechanics.
Yeah.
There was one on PS2. There was one on Wii. There's been a lot of these games that look like that. Right, I'm just not interested. Just like the Kill la Kill game. They're making a Kill la Kill game. I love Kill la Kill. It's made by Arc System Works. They made Draggable Fighters. I was like, this is going to be the game. They showed gameplay of it. I'll send you some, don't worry. This game looks horseshit. It's like, because it's these 3D arena, like, the characters are floating around doing this.
Yeah.
And it just looks horrible. I hate it. I mean, if you like Jump Force, yeah, good for you. I didn't bother playing it. That was also had a problem being run next to Soul Calibur 6.
Yeah.
Which is like, you look at Jump Force and it just looks like dog shit, and you see Soul Calibur 6 and it's like a really,
pristine.
Yeah, and it's like every part of that game looks fantastic. Jump Force, they're like, oh, he's Goku. He looks like an idiot. Thank you. Buy our game.
Yeah. Oh, we didn't get to play Spyro, yeah. But I've played Spyro, so I don't actually need to...
Ben and Tim tried playing Spyro, and the fucking setups broke.
They played 2 minutes of Spyro, and the power got cut.
It got cut like 3 times.
Yeah. They get to play an extra 1 minute before the power got cut again.
Oh, did they?
I'll show the picture.
Oh no.
Well, so you think Pokemon was your regret, right?
Yeah, I'd say so.
I would say my regret was Untitled Goose Game.
Oh yeah, that
Always
always
had a massive queue, and I should have just waited for it. It was on Switch.
Again, one setup.
Yeah, one setup for It's unfortunate. Let me ask you a question, Joe. To
Yep.
wrap it all up, what game that wasn't there that you would have wanted to play?
Halo Infinite.
Yeah, that'd have been fun.
Gears of War. I know there hasn't been much of that game. It's always fun to play Gears of War. I'd play that. I just want to say I don't want to play any campaign bullshit. Give me the multiplayer. Let me kill someone.
I would have played Vex on PS2.
I thought you dead, so I brought you here.
No.
Vex, bring it back.
I would have played, if they brought it, which is strange they don't, but they never do, Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yeah.
I'd have played that. But they didn't bring it because Rockstar doesn't bring their games to conventions.
Oh really? I didn't know that.
No.
Come back next time for the Mr. Bean Let's Play.
Bean.
Bean.